Tyrese. While you think, I'll just let you know this. I used to have a crush on Tyrese until I realized he wasn't really an R&B guy. He was definitely a man from Watts. I had a crush on the Tyrese on the back of the bus. Singing Coca-Cola.
No, I got a word.
What?
Hurt. That's what I am. I'm hurt.
Hurt.
Because I've known Tyrese for quite some time. And this industry's super small. And somebody that I work with knew him. He doesn't even know this. But he was having a gathering at his house. And he was asking, like, who do you know you could, invite to the joint? My name came up and somebody else's. And he said, oh, you work with has-beens. And I was just like, okay. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I love Tyrese. I think he's exceeded even what he thought he would become, and it's hard to navigate that when you're from Watts and now you're in corporate. He's somewhere else. And I think he's done really well. People try to magnify the mistakes or the breakdowns. We all have them. I think that they want you to be vulnerable till you're vulnerable. So I don't have any problem with him, his transgressions on social media. He never beat up nobody. You don't hear nothing. He ain't stole nothing, none of that. So if you're talking about problems that every man go through and issues that a lot of men have, that's not even my problem. My problem is sometimes, and all of us have had that where we've had to rip the tag off because we've been acting brand new a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You still got the creases on you. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta, and I think that, and I've seen him since, and I didn't tell him. It hurt me. We were on like a 6-city tour, and I'm really big on my voice, so I have little elixirs that I use to make sure every night I'm good. And one night I was in my room in Detroit, and they're beating on the door. I'm like, "What's up? I'm asleep," because he's headlining, of course, he should be. And they're like, "Yo, that stuff you gave Tyrese last night, he won't go on tonight without it. So we need that." So I literally had to call my herbal guy and have him send some to him in LA. But I gave them my mixture. It's like ginger and a few other things put together. And that made me feel good. But he never really said thank you or nothing like that. And I think that, honestly, people change, but not necessarily because they brand new. I will say that you change because of the pain and people taking advantage of you and not knowing who to trust. And I really think that's what it boils down to for Ty. Because I think deep down, he's still that dude from Watts, and he's a great dude. I just think that, sometimes you got to watch who you're talking around.
For real. Because it just might end up back to that same person you running your mouth about, just like it did for you. That's whack. That's super whack.
But look, that's whack, but I don't think he's whack.
Right.
I think that positions that he's been put in and people that he thought were his friends weren't, and now you feel like everybody's against you. And the truth is, my favorite saying is, "I wish you well, I just wish me better." And that's just how I live my life. I want to see you win. I want you to have that 2020 Range Rover, but I want a 2022 spaceship. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it 100. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I want to be at a boop, boop. Where you coming from? Man, Mars. You know what I'm saying? So, Mars. Venus. Well, you know what I'm saying? We just was partying up there, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want.
Oh, that is such a huge disappointment, Tyrese.